All tied at 1 here in the 8th. The Reds and the Diamondbacks here on a Sunday afternoon. And a close one here in the desert. Let's see what'll happen.
Two pretty good ball clubs. Two clubs headed for the National League postseason. And we're back home for the Rangers and the Red Sox. Off in the pool here at Chase.
6 combined hits between the two teams. 1 run for both. Kyle Backus, the lefty, stays in to face Noelvi. The Diamondbacks only have 1 out of those 6 hits. The Reds have 5. And Backus misses outside to Noelvi. 1-0.
Triple to deep center. His last time up for his first hit in this series. Came all the way around on what was ruled a throwing error by Geraldo Perdomo.
That's ripped off the glove of Perdomo into left. That'll be a leadoff hit for Noelvi. It's a single, and he's got back-to-back hits.
Some kind of weird juju going on with that one.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
He got the triple in the 6th. His last time up, came around to score, and then here, it's a liner that goes off the top of the glove of Geraldo.
We've seen how knuckleballs react when the pitcher throws it to the hitter. When the hitter puts a ball in play and it has 0 spin on it, it's liable to do just about anything.
That thing just
Here's Ellie.
Right with no blinker on.
That's on the outside edge for strike 1. Ellie 1 for 3, a single in the 4th.
He's got 7 stolen bases.
Inning ending, not inning ending. Double play ball in effect here for the Diamondbacks. Pavin Smith holding Noelvi at first as Ellie's behind 0-2. He fouls off a heater.
Bullpens are busy. 1-1 in the 8th inning. There is Burgos.
Juan Burgos warming up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Tony Santillan warming up in the Reds bullpen. Payoff pitch from Backus to Ellie. That's a fly ball to right. Long run for Carroll. Makes the catch. And Noelvi will tag going up to second. Carroll makes it close, but he's in there.
That one carried deep into the corner near the bullpen out there. Deep enough to get Noelvi Marte up an extra 90 feet.
Carroll took one quick peek at the fence to see where he was, stops in his tracks right there on the warning track, and made a long throw back to Jerry that time.
Made it close.
Yeah.
Austin Hayes, the hitter.
Go ahead, run in scoring position. Here's the designated hitter, Austin Hayes, who's got a multi-hit game going. 2 singles and a stolen base.
5 multi-hit games in his last 9.
And Torey Lovolo's coming out.
Backus has faced his requisite 3 batters. He's got the right-hander Burgos warming up for the bullpen. And
Juan Burgos will come in with 1 out in the 8th, and Noelvi, the go-ahead run at second. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 8th inning here at Chase Field. Juan Burgos is in. 10 games this year for Burgos, 1-0 record. 2.31 ERA and 11.2 innings pitched. 13 strikeouts to 6 walks and 2.27 batting average for opponents. He hasn't allowed a homer this year.
There is Marte to go ahead run with 1 out.
Noelvi at second. Now Burgos will face the DH, Austin Hayes. And Hayes fouls away the first pitch he sees.
2-3 7th in the opener here Friday. And that after he earned his first ever win in Tuesday's game here against Cleveland last week. 6 appearances with the Diamondbacks since coming over from the Mariners in the Gino Suarez deal. He's yet to give up an earned run.
A 1 delivery. Fly ball through, base hit into left center. Here comes Noelvi around third. He will score. And Austin Hayes' 3rd single of the day gives the Reds the lead in the 8th.
I mentioned the 2 Hayes in this Reds lineup.
3 hits, 3 singles for the DH. Austin Hayes goes over the head of Noelvi into the gap in left center. And it's 2-1 Reds.
From Hayes and Hayes presenting some problems.
Here's Gavin Lux.
0 for 3.
Lux takes strike 1.
Reds have now hit the Diamondbacks 7-1. This is what they've done all year. Every time they're on the verge of
getting double play ball in effect for the Diamondbacks.
The series, they've done it 7 times previously.
Lux a fly ball to the left, down for a base hit.
Shoots it the other way for a base
Austin
hit.
Hayes stops at second, and Gavin Lux, his first hit of the day, comes in the 8th, going to the opposite field.
Still 1 out. Spencer Steer is the hitter. Benson checks in. He will run for Lux.
Will Benson running for Gavin Lux.
Likely take over in the outfield. Lux have been playing left. James McCann out to talk to Burgos.
And we'll get a mound visit between McCann and Burgos.
Here, I'd like to extend get well wishes and quick recovery to Tina Anderson. Huge Diamondbacks fans. Her and her husband Tom watch every game with their grandson Teddy, the buddy of mine. She's recovering from a surgery, and hopefully things will go well, Tina.
Here's Spencer with 2 on and an out. He's got a double in his last at-bat in the last inning.
Double to lead off the 7th against Juan Murillo.
That's in there for strike 1. Heater right down the pipe.
Austin Hayes, the runner at second. Will Benson at first, running for Lux.
One offering. Spencer crunches it to left. It's gonna get out of here! A 3-run homer by Spencer Steer, and the Reds make it a 5-1 ball game. They ambush the rookie Burgos. That's a 4-run Cincinnati 8th, and they're still not done.
Breaking ball right in the middle of the plate that time. Man.
Mentioned that Steer had been without a hit in the first 2 games, 0 for 8. He was 0 for 10 before that double in the 7th, and now a 3-run homer, his 16th of the year.
Here comes the pitching coach for the Diamondbacks, out to talk to Juan Burgos.
And they hold a 5-1 lead as Brian Kaplan's out there. And Burgos might be a little shell-shocked at this point. Well, they got that 1-pitch double play ball in the 7th to preserve that 1-1 tie. And you talk about the floodgates. It's a tsunami right now.
It's not quite as shocking as 2013, partner. On this day in 2013, I know you remember.
Uh-oh. A little afraid now.
Teams combined for 137 at-bats, 35 hits, 32 strikeouts, 28 walks.
Is this the Phillies game?
Beat the Phillies.
Oh, no.
In 18 innings. A game that took 7 hours.
Wait, 7 hours and 6 minutes?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Here's Key Bryan.
Still wake up screaming in the middle of the night. Trevor Kane
Burgos.
out of the bullpen. What?
Burgos misses inside to Key Bryan.
Wait, that was a Saturday night, right? Because we had to go back the next day, Sunday. I'm like, no.
Ground ball.
To do that game.
Right to Cattell. Fires over to Smith. And after the home run, Burgos finally gets an out.
Good news on this day of baseball.
He gets Key Bryan. And there's 2 away.
Hit the first grand slam in Rockies history.
He's still living off that.
Yes, he is.
Here's Matt McLean.
McLean over 2. Had a sacrifice bunt his last time.
And McLean watches that ball sail inside. It's 1-0.
Every one of the young Diamondback relievers we've seen, from Garcia and Hoffman and Burgos, who were acquired in those trade deadline.
2-0 as Burgos misses inside again.
You see why the Diamondbacks wanted to acquire these guys. The stuff is there.
Hitters count now for Matt with 2 outs in the 8th.
Garcia went down. Hoffman went down. Burgos had been moving up the food chain a bit, but he's had a rough day here today.
That's in there for strike 1. Bottom outside corner. And Burgos gets one back in the count. 2-1 offering. Fly ball to center. Base hit. Matt McLean with a 2-out single.
5 hits in the inning for the Reds.
Here comes the catcher off the bench. It's Jose.
They're talking about that Phillies game, 7 hours and 6 minutes. I know a guy that has season tickets to the Phillies games, lives in Connecticut. Watched the first half of that game from the ballpark. Watched the game
That's
from
in
his
there.
house in Connecticut. He drove back, he got tired, and by the time he got home, the game still hadn't been over.
That's below the zone. Ball 1 to Jose.
The first 7 innings today had 5
With Matt
hits.
now
They
at
got 5
first.
hits in this 8th. Trevino's first at bat.
And that's just below the zone again.
Hit for Banfield.
2-0. The Reds catcher gets ahead in his first at-bat of the day.
8th man to bat in the Reds.
Hitters count for Jose. Down again. 3-0. With 2 strikes. 4-pitch, 2-out walk drawn by Jose, and the Reds have 2 on again.
Trevino aboard, and here comes Friedel, but first it's Torey Lovullo.
Torey Lovullo will come out to go get Juan Burgos.
The Reds have now out-hit the Diamondbacks 10-1. A 4-run 8th inning has given Cincinnati a 5-1 lead. We've seen Murillo, Backus, and Burgos. It's back into the bullpen.
So,
we go.
Burgos is out. John Curtis will come in with 2 on and 2 out, and the Reds up by 4. Welcome back. The Reds leading 5-1. Third pitcher for the Diamondbacks this inning.
4 runs.
It's John Curtis.
This inning has opened things up with 5-1 Reds lead. And here is the right-hander John
18
Curtis.
games this year for Curtis. 2-0 record. 3.42 ERA and 23.2 innings pitched. 13 strikeouts to 4 walks. Allowed 2 homers and an opponent batting average of .221 as the top of the Reds order comes up. TJ Friedel takes a center cut fastball for strike 1.
Selections of which you have several thousand, and I saw an album on there.
Yeah,
From a guy named John Curtis.
Yeah, I was looking at that. What is it, rattlesnakes and
That's upstairs. Ball 1.
Well, that's appropriate.
Friedel hitless so far.
go on Spotify.
3 lineouts and then grounded into an inning-ending double play to end the 7th.
I thought you were talking about my staff assaulting me for a bad this day in baseball history.
You did commit a broadcasting error.
Yes, I did.
Foul
They
away.
said that Ryan
It's
Scomer
1-2.
hit the first grand slam in Rockies history. Of course, the Blake Street Bombers hit about 1 million of them. It was the first walk-off grand slam in Rockies history.
Buried the lead. Well, Spilly, I mean, you can't give
And now John Curtis can get out of this nightmare 8th inning for the Diamondbacks with a pitch right here. 1-2 payoff pitch.
In the leadoff spot.
And that's downstairs. Curtis ends up on his knees. It's 2-2.
Carries with him on the road a big guitar case. Like, he's a traveling Wilbury kind of a guy.
Reds still have Tony warming up in their bullpen.
Goes down to his knees after slipping that time on the mound. Now, he carries an acoustic guitar, which is bigger than an electric guitar. It takes a bigger case.
Yeah, you have all the fancy plug-in ones.
Well, got an eclectic guitar.
Rocking on in the hotel room.
Two-two offering. Long look at second. Still looking at second.
Remember when
Timeout call.
former Reds great Bronson Arroyo was a Diamondback?
Yeah.
They used to jam down there in the equipment room.
All the time.
Across from the clubhouse, they had 4 or 5 guys in there.
Webby would join him from time to time.
That was a thing.
Jose at first. Matt at second.
All players all want to be musicians all
2 on, 2 out, and 2-2 pitch. Lined into right, base hit. Here comes McLean. He will be in to score. It's 6-1 Reds. TJ Friedel with his first hit of the day. And it's a 5-run 8th inning for Cincinnati.
This one got out of control quickly. Fastball down over the heart of the plate to Friedel. Usually puts a nice quick swing on it. A line drive out there to Corbin, who had to hold his ground. That ball was hit hard, took a big long hop. No chance to throw out the runner at the plate.
5-run Cincinnati 8th inning.
And the Reds have bat around. Here's Noelvi to the plate again.
Started things off with a base hit.
That's a fly ball to center. Here comes Thomas, and that'll end the inning. But the Reds bat around and put up 5 in the 8th. They lead 6-1. Part of the Diamondbacks order coming up when we come back from Chase Field. Welcome back, bottom of the 8th. Diamondbacks coming up to the plate to face the new Reds reliever. It's Tony Santillan. 64 games this year, 1-4 record, an ERA at 2.75 and 59 innings pitched. He's got 59 strikeouts.
Not had a base hit since.
Here's Perdomo, and he takes strike one at the bottom of the zone.
Retired in order since a 2-run walk to Pavin Smith back in the 3rd.
Geraldo 1 for 3.
They have not had a base runner since.
As the only hit of the Diamondbacks game today to lead off things. A triple in the 1st inning, and then he came around to score. And Arizona hasn't gotten a hit and apparently a base runner since. 1-2. Breaking ball in there.
Tony Santillan and think, you know what? They got an even bigger guy back in the bullpen. Big sugar, Zach Maxwell. Got bookend tackles.
Inside. Nearly
Well, the Bengals
wore that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes
hey, can we get that guy
on Geraldo.
watch my back?
Outside, full count.
Santillan, full count to
Perdomo's
Perdomo.
worked the full count against Santillan.
Top of the order leads off the bottom of the 8th.
And now the full count delivery between Tony and Geraldo. That's a leadoff walk. Geraldo draws the walk. And let's see what the bottom of the 8th has in store for the Diamondbacks. The Snakes get a leadoff walk. And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good. Especially when you got the all-star second baseman, Cattell, coming up to the plate.
Singer went 6 innings, gave up just the 1 hit, 1 run, struck out 9.
Inside,
Sliders in there for a
off-speed pitch. The slider, strike 1, Tony gets ahead.
Tell 3 hits, couple of RBIs in the series so far, but hitless today.
Swing and a miss. Slider gets a whiff from Cattell, and he's in an 0-2 hole. Payoff pitch from Tony to Cattell. Outside, ball 1.
In the 8th inning, Friday night here, he worked a 1-2-3-8 with 2 strikeouts. He punched out Corbin Carroll and Pavin Smith. Got 3 outs on just 13 pitches. Ahead of Marte, 1-2.
1-2 delivery. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cattell. Two. Outside, it's a full count. 3 straight balls from Tony after he got ahead 0-2. And again, a full count delivery with the speedy and dangerous Corbin Carroll on deck.
11 pitches for Santillan, more balls than strikes so far. And here it is.
Cattell cracks that one right to Ellie. He'll step on second, throw to first, and it's a double play.
That's the way that 7th inning threat ended for Cincinnati, and so there's a little payback
Well,
for the Reds infield.
Santillan, he's been struggling so far. but maybe that'll gain some confidence back as he gets a double play ball that went right to Ellie. And here's the back-to-back All-Stars in the Diamondbacks lineup. Here's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, and he takes strike one.
He's hit in 10 straight, 15 of his last 16.
Upstairs, ball one.
20 for Corbin. Another possible target, 30 home runs, 20 triples. Right now he's at 27 homers and 16 triples. You can get there. It's only been done 3 times in Major League history.
1-1 delivery. Carroll cracks that one to center. That's down for a base hit. 2-out single for Corbin Carroll. And more traffic on the base pass for the Snakes.
Nearly off the plate away, tailing away from Corbin Carroll, but he stays right on it, gets Carroll on the ball. It's a clean line drive into center field to keep that hitting streak alive.
Here's Lourdes to the plate.
Jim Bottomley in 1928, Willie Mays in 57, their final year at the Polo Grounds, and Jimmy Rollins in 07.
That's way outside. Good job by Jose from keeping it in front of him.
With 30 homers and 20
1-0.
triples in the season. Corbin could certainly get there over this final 5 weeks of the year. Lessons never stop. So much of this ball club runs through Geraldo Peralta.
1-0 delivery. In there for strike one. Looked like Lourdes wanted to pull the trigger and didn't.
Fittingly, Gurriel has knocked in their only run. That sacrifice fly in the first.
Lourdes the only man to have an RBI today. A sac fly that scored Geraldo. And that is fouled away to the first base side. And Lourdes goes behind 1-2. And now the payoff pitch. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Carroll at first. From Tony to Lourdes. And it gets by! It gets by Jose! Carroll move up to second. And thinks about third. No, stay put at second.
Trevino made a nice stop on a similar pitch earlier in the at-bat. To reach way over in that left-handed batter's box, and he picked the first one clean. This one just gets right by everybody.
So Carroll in the scoring position.
Still throwing more balls than strikes in this inning.
2-2 on Lourdes. Tony can still put it away right here. But for the 9th, because you got to think the Diamondbacks probably aren't going to get it all back since there's 2 strikes. They'd love to get a run right here. Fouled off. Lourdes stays alive.
Streak has 4 homers and 17 runs batted in. Trying to keep that going here at a 2-2 count with 2 outs. 1 for 2 with that sacrifice fly RBI.
Look at second. Now the 2-2. Bounced away, foul. And Lourdes going to choose to battle Tony here. And a really good at bat now between these two. Two-two pitch again with a look at second. Fouled off again. That one was in on the hands, and he just keeps on battling Tony here.
Fastball from Zampion.
So that great command of that slider. We've seen him throw one all the way to the backstop. Another one that took a great play by his catcher to keep it from going to the backstop.
It's number 8 in the at-bat.
2-2.
Keep going.
Nearly went on a slider down and away. It's a full count.
This is third 3-2 count in 4 batters in this inning. Raven Smith on deck behind Lourdes.
2 outs, Full count.
Pitch number 9 on the way.
Carroll at second. Full count delivery from Tony here. And he got him looking!
That was a beauty.
Perfect slider from Santillan to get rid of Lourdes.
6-1.
And the Reds stay in front, 6-1, heading to the ninth.
Stranger things.
Ninth inning. Ellie batting lefty now against John Curtis, who stays out for another inning of work.
Starts off the ninth. Curtis back out there for the Diamondbacks after the Reds batted around in the eighth. They got 5 home. To break up
Swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike one.
Can hangs on, and it's a ball and a strike.
In there for strike two. Curtis gets ahead of Ellie, and he can put him away right here with this pitch. And his payoff to Ellie is way up and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes
This is the 68th time
on the Reds shortstop.
this year the Diamondbacks have both led and trailed in a game. That's the second most in the majors behind the Angels. And a roller coaster kind of a deal.
Fly ball to center. Thomas runs in and makes the sliding catch.
Sinking liner, and Alec jumped on it. Terrific read off the bat. Toward the fellow.
One away, and the speed of Alec Thomas coming in handy on that catch.
Yeah, this is always the toughest one. We're told that line drive hit straight at the center fielder. Alec got a good read on that one. Comes in and makes that typical sliding catch.
Time all those breaks. I mean, there's data behind everything they do.
Austin Hayes with a pop-up in the shallow right. Carroll running in. Cattell running out. He gives way to Carroll, and there's 2 outs. Initially, Cattell was going to make the catch, it looked like, and then finally at the end gave way to Corbin Carroll, and he makes the catch. And it's been a quick and quiet ninth inning for the Reds after the loud and explosive eighth. Here's Will Benson, and he watches a heater go by him for strike one. Ball one. That one was on the corner. Friendly call for the Reds.
Bring on the robots.
Ground ball right to Geraldo, throw to first. That'll end the inning. Was close, but Benson gets beat out by the throw from Geraldo. And we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. The Reds leading 6-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. The Reds with a 5-run cushion. They lead 6-1.
For your golfing days. DBacks.com/golf. Golf night coming up. The date is Friday, September 5.
And we will have a new pitcher.
On for the Reds bullpen to work the bottom of the ninth inning.
It is the closer. It's Emilio Pagan.
Trailing 6-1.
54 games this year for Emilio, 2-4 record. 25 saves on 30 opportunities, an ERA at 3.04 in 53.1 innings pitched. 61 strikeouts to 20 walks, an opponent batting average of 160. And here's Pavin Smith. Ball one. That one was at the belt. And a friendly call for the Diamondbacks.
8-2. They've had a lot of trouble beating San Diego this year. Jackson Merrill just had to go on the injured list for the Padres with an ankle.
That's popped up. Ellie in shallow left makes the play, and there's one out.
And if the Dodgers hang on and win, they'll be tied with San Diego for the NL West lead.
Here's Jake McCarthy.
Provided by Talking Stick Resort. Jody Jackson and Mark Gray standing by. It's a big win for the Reds. Not only do they avoid a sweep if they can get these final 2 outs, but with the Mets losing to Atlanta today 4-3, suddenly the Reds are right back on the heels of that final wild card spot.
That's outside, ball one.
Arizona's club hanging in there.
Popped up. Here comes Ellie again. Into shallow left. Same song, same dance. Diamondbacks down to their final out.
Won the finale of a series to avoid getting swept. And barring a miracle here with 2 outs of the 9th inning, Tito's team will still be the only club in the majors this year that has not been swept.
Last hope for the Diamondbacks is Blaze. Reached on error in the second.
Diamondbacks will drop back to 3 games under 500.
And Blaze fouls the first pitch away, straight back.
With you at 4:30 tomorrow in the afternoon.
0-1
against those red-hot Brewers. The winner, Bob Uecker, today. Tremendous ceremony at their ballpark before the game today. All the players had Uecker jerseys on. Very nice job by the Brewers.
That's strike 2, a 97-mile-per-hour heater that splits the play at the top of the zone. The Diamondbacks are down to their final strike. Blaze calls time, and now this is for the win.
You guys want a ride? Need a ride? Bob Uecker offers you a ride, you get in the car.
We don't care where we're going.
Exactly right.
Upstairs, ball 1.
Game will be Monday, September 1st, Labor Day. We hope you
Blaze
make us
keeps
part
the
of your
Diamondbacks
celebration.
alive for now.
Market if you can. Tune us in.
Yeah, that's a good homestand. 3 against the Texas
They're
Rangers.
coughing,
and the
though.
Red Sox come in over the
1-2. Got him! Heater right down the pipe. Blaze swings and misses and strikes out to end the game. The Reds put up 5 in the 8th. They bat around and beat the Diamondbacks 6-1. And they still have not been swept in the series this year. What a season it has been for the Reds.
Team that's in front of you in the wild card standings, a sweep
Still
would have been nice.
just outside of the playoffs. But they're getting closer to those Mets. See you later. I'll be out. Peace.